go deep in the crease and they know the Yorker is coming to really hard. And if you get it wrong a little bit, you can go out of the park. Because there's strong balls. There's no margin for error these days. It's the skill and the power of the modern player. You're right, they just move around in the crease, go deep into the crease. So you miss that Yorker by an inch. Another important thing for Baba and company is because Baba has been out there for a long period, so he knows how this pitch is playing, and of course from the dugout the bowlers are watching it closely. To roll this one again. And they know how to bowl on this pitch. They can't just keep the pace, they have to bowl the ball. Because it's not all about spinners, it's about the paces, pace of the deliveries, even the early part of the game, going to be crucial. We generally a lot of cricket, see a lot of warm-ups, preparations before the start of play. Nothing that surprises me is that the game hasn't invented something that is a target that's not fixed. Down the ground he goes, and he goes big. This is terrific batting from AFGHANISTAN, who has lifted Pakistan and their supporters here in the last 10 overs of this innings. This is pace on and slot. It's gone back into his crease and just pumped it down the ground. I was saying, Wacko, is that you see when you warm-ups, it's fixed targets, it's placement of targets on the wicket where bowlers run in and bowl. Just wondering if there's enough reaction, again wide, enough reaction around your eye line as a bowler moving to a different part. Without the batsman this is, just in warm-ups. Look, I think the idea is to hit the length first, and get used to hitting that perfect length, especially with the new ball. I think the bowlers nowadays, they also practice with the older ball that they, in the variation, that the length variation, they look for to bowl the Yorkers, You can see what he's trying to do here, Osman, but he's just not got it quite right. Two slow balls that have been bowled into the middle of the pitch that have ballooned over the batters' heads. So that's the third wide of the over. You can see the pressure starting to tell. The only thing I feel that's missing is that not enough Yorkers. I know the batters go deep in the crease, but I still feel that the good Yorker is the key. We've seen from Bumrah the other day when he gets it up there, Shami last night, when he gets right in there with decent pace, good pace, then that is the best delivery to bowl in this sort of situation. Because they play good fielding, Afghanistan's fielding has been excellent today. Because they play too much T20 cricket around the world, and Yorker is probably not the way to go because the ball doesn't get that old, first, and secondly, all you're doing is just trying to sneak in deliveries rather than just building a momentum of your bowling. 50-over cricket is 10 overs, is 60 deliveries. You have to really have some sort of method to sort of survive also, and also pick up wickets on the attack also. Seemed like a long over this. Actually had a decent rave about bowling, haven't we? I know Afghanistan are ahead of the rate because they bowled all these spinners, but the way this over's going, they'll be running that clock down. We've still got one ball left in it. Gotcha. It feels like a long over to him as well. Well, they're in front. 50 overs is a long game. This field should allow second, it does. Well, it's a really good end.
HBL निसा से जुड़ी हर औरत बन रही है दूसरों के लिए मिसाल सबका मुस्तकबिल हमसे जुड़ा HBL निसा
HBL
मुझे सिखाया इस गेम ने डटे रहने से ही आगे बढ़ाया एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की
आज का कड़क चैलेंज कड़क चाय का कड़क दाल निकाल पाएगा
एरियल जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़क दाल सिर्फ एक धुलाई में
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू प्याज की ताकत लिए
So Naveen it will be to bowl this final over with Iftikhar on strike. He's 40 from 25. He's already hit 4 sixes. It's not a massive ground here at the MA Chidambaram. Not that any ground actually is big enough for Iftikhar if he gets hold of it. Going to get away with that. Well, I shouldn't use the phrase get away with it because it was a very good piece of bowling. He knew exactly what he was doing. He had his eyes on Iftikhar, who moved across the crease early, and therefore he could shove it wider. He was on. He was seriously switched on in his he's searching for the length. That was a very good delivery, that last one. It's moving away from him. Don't be shy. Extra cover should take. He's done his job here. He's played a good hand in this final phase of the innings, but he goes now 40 from 26. Well, the idea was right. They said that he didn't get the middle of the bat. They just hit the toe end of the bat. Wanted to go higher, a little bit more elevation. But because the weight was on the back leg, he managed only to hit to Azmat, who was an extra cover. The fielder was really wide, a smart captaincy, but what a knock. What a brilliant knock comes to an end. Scoring 40 of 27 is 279 for 6 now, Pakistan.
हमेशा सर पे सवार ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जो जड़ तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस ना आए हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखी कपड़े नरम बनाए
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल दाग पर सा कपड़े पर नरम
आज का कड़क चैलेंज कड़क चाय का कड़क दाल निकाल पाएगा
एरियल जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़क दाल सिर्फ एक धुलाई में
from the house of Eagle Star.
Shadab will get back for the second.
Be quick, you've got every sign of the evidence of how he's going to approach his innings. Iftikhar was good. He was better than good. 4 sixes, a couple of boundaries. He was potent at the crease. Great strike rate. Such an important innings to play. As Pakistan progressed through this tournament, that man there, if he has a good one, Pakistan, as always, will be dangerous.
Well, he's been really good with that slower ball. In the previous over that he bowled, he
Bowled a couple of dot balls at Iftikhar with exactly this. A slower ball, bowled halfway down, a bit of cut off the surface. And Shaheen was through the shot far too soon.
Very, very good bowling. Keep him on strike because he will swing at everything and slow delivery. Yes, if you get hold of it, might just go for 6, but that's a good delivery to him. To Afridi.